Hi guys, I can't believe it myself, but 1 year has passed already and it's January 2018, which means that this is my birthday vlog. In the last year so many things have happened and I'm not sure if I can remember all of them. That's the reason why I have my calendar here. And yeah, it was just a brilliant year, and for some people it was a horrible year, but for myself I can say that it was the best year so far that I can remember, which says a lot. And now I'm going to start with my storytelling about last year. I'm going to start with January 2017 and with my birthday last year. And you might have seen my vlog. I have been at Frauenkirchen at Martinsterne and I was really ill. I booked myself a room in this beautiful hotel lodge. And yeah, it was just brilliant, nothing around except nature and a little lake. The lake was frozen, there was a lot of snow. Yeah, you might have seen this vlog. If not, check it out. And I have been there on my own and I was very sick. Most of the time I was lying in bed there feeling horrible. But I told myself I booked this room there, so I'm going to enjoy myself as much as possible. And because I really liked the surroundings in the hotel and the people there, because everybody there was so nice, I thought, okay, I'm going to give this another try, and I'm going back there on my birthday this year, which will be in a few days time. I'm not going to do my birthday vlog in Frauenkirchen this year because I've already done that and I don't like to do this again. So I'm pre-recording my birthday vlog here. And now let's come to the other 50 weeks from last year. In January and February last year I really tried to work out a lot because I was preparing for the Spartan race in May in Wiener Neustadt at Militärakademie. And I started my workout on January the 1st. So I went rope climbing and it was amazing, and I did this every weekend from January the 1st. And I did an everyday freeletics session. I think I began at the 2nd of February. I did that and the rope climbing and a little bit of cardio. So it was a lot of working out last year. At the beginning of March there was this weekend where there was the Celtic Warrior run and race. And I was just there to film a little bit and yeah, meet a few people. I was not starting myself in this race. I wanted to have a look first, and maybe next year I will start. It's always a very risky race because 2 years ago there was a lot of snow and ice in this lake where the people have to swim through. Last year it was really warm, it had around 12 degrees Celsius and it was a little bit windy but very sunny. And yeah, like I said, it's a little bit risky, so I'm not sure yet if I will start there maybe next year. In March there was also the first workout tour in Wiener Neustadt from the Spartan race crew. And I was there and I could not wait to start this workout. However, it was not as challenging as I had hoped. I think we have been there for 4 hours and I did not really sweat at all. So I like to sweat when I'm working out because that means that I'm really trying to do my best. But there it was just, it felt like kids on playground. The Spartan workout tour was nice for meeting new people and getting contact with other people, but it was not really challenging. Something very important that also happened in March was at one of my night shifts in the pharmacy, I found a piece of paper where someone was asking people if they would like to have a little field. I always wanted to grow tea and I saw this as a chance, so I rent a little field. I did a lot of gardening last year. So I got my little crop. It's 200 square meters and yeah, I love it. I love gardening and I planted my tea plants in, I think, October. I'm showing you around in some of my vlogs. If you want to check that out, please feel free to do so. So that started in March and yeah, April was the month where everything got a little bit more exciting. So I have been in London again, the third time now. By now I know the city pretty well, and I've been at Ibis Hotel St. Pancras again. This time I was there with one of my colleagues from the pharmacy. I think next year, or this year, 2018, I will not go to London but somewhere else in Great Britain. On the very next day after I came home from London, I drove to Wiener Neustadt because I met a few friends who were starting at Fisher Park Warrior. It's some sort of ninja warrior competition that took place there. And it was very nice to see these people again. That was April. After April, May came, and this was my month where a lot of things happened. So at the beginning there was the Spartan race. It was the 13th of May, a Saturday, when I started at the Spartan race with two friends, and I made a vlog about that. I felt so much better than when I started the first time in Oberndorf, because this time I was really prepared and I knew what was waiting for me. So I knew some of the obstacles and I was training for these obstacles. And this time I did not really have problems with overcoming them. There have been 23 obstacles in the sprint, and I just had to do my burpees twice, which means I managed all the others. After we jumped over the fire at the end of the race, I just thought, okay, I think I could have done more. I think I could have done this course twice. So I signed myself up for the longer race this time, for the Super. I'm really excited about that, but also a little bit afraid, because I have the feeling that somehow I'm not preparing as well as last year. But I have a few weeks till the Spartan race this year, so I think I'm going to start working out properly in the next days. One of my friends who was starting with me is from Germany, so he flew over from Berlin. He's a firefighter, and I met him a year ago at the TFA competition here in Austria, the firefighter competition in my village. And he ran this race with us. Second girl that was in our team was Crystal, who has been to London with me the second time, 2 years ago. So it was a brilliant day. I loved this weekend, but after the race I was a little bit ill. The week after the Spartan race there has been this toughest firefighter competition with all the firefighters in our village again. And I was a minder, and I met again a lot of amazing people, and maybe one or two of them will start at the Spartan race with me this year. So let's move to June. In June I have been to Salzburg with my mom, and we have been sightseeing. We've been there 3 days and saw many amazing places, and I made a little video about that too. In summer I was doing a lot of gardening and also starting in a few races. I did Frauenlauf in St. Pölten in August, and also the Spartan race charity sprint in Litovel in Czechia. I've never talked about this. Since July last year I have a boyfriend. In some of my latest vlogs he is appearing on the screen. We have also been a lot in St. Margarethen because we have a few friends there, and at one of these weekends there was Sautrogrennen, so it was, I think, pig bowl racing. You are sitting in a wooden bathtub, it looks like a bathtub, and you're racing on a little pond, so against each other. I just wanted to watch this whole thing because I've never been there before, but my boyfriend convinced me that we are going to start, so we did, and we have not been too bad. I think this was not my doing. It's great to have someone to challenge you to do things you wouldn't normally do, and I think that's exactly what I needed. In July I also got my new car. I really have lived long without an own car, but I couldn't manage to do that any longer, so I bought myself a nice car. It's a Volkswagen and it's a Golf sports van. Like I have told you before, in August I have been to Litovel at the Spartan charity sprint, and after that 1 week after that at the Frauenlauf in St. Pölten. One day before I started at Frauenlauf in St. Pölten, we drove there earlier because one of our friends has an OCR park with all the obstacles you might find in a Spartan race. And there has been a little barbecue with the Dirt Run company. That's their running group, and I was invited because my boyfriend is one of the members. And it was such a great night and we had a lot of fun. It was a very hot day, but yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And on the next day I started at this Frauenlauf, which was also a great thing because I've never started at a race where you're just running and not overcoming obstacles. This year I will be starting in a few more of these Frauenläufe or women's races. September was again a month with a lot of gardening work, and yeah, I harvested a lot of pumpkins and also walnuts, blueberries and some herbs, which was cool. In autumn I did 3 more races, I think. I did the Garmin Ladies Run in Vienna and also the Crazy 5K race where you are jumping on these bouncy castles and running 5 kilometers. That was at the beginning of October, and the week after that I did the Color Obstacle Rush in Ebrechtsdorf. In the last years you might have noticed that I did not do a lot of sports, and yeah, I think it all started with Ö3 Studios and meeting Manuel and Stefan there. Manuel told me about Spartan races. That triggered me to do the volunteer job in May 2 years ago at Militäracademie with the Spartan races. Everything went the right way in my opinion. Yeah, I've been volunteering a lot at such races. That's where I met my boyfriend, and he loves to do these races too. Somehow I started a new life after I have been at the Ö3 Studios, which is very great and I'm very thankful for that. In October I was again having a holiday and I went to Munich, and I enjoyed this city a lot. I really liked it. I liked it a lot better than I liked Berlin. And I also met a friend. She has moved there a few weeks before I went to München. That was my second holiday last year. I hope that this year there will be a little bit more than last year, because just 2 is not very much and I felt very tired in December. In November there has not really been a race where I have been at, so I think my last race was in October. In December there is always going on so much in the pharmacy and there is so much work. So December was some sort of a horrible month because it was just too much and I missed my holidays and I missed some free days. After Christmas and after Sylvester everything got a little bit better and there is not so much stress now in the pharmacy, which is good. I can't wait for Saturday and for Martinstern because I'm going to enjoy myself and hopefully this time I will not be ill like last year. I will not be there alone. My boyfriend is coming with me. I think he has been there once but not in the hotel, and this hotel lodge is just amazing and I can't wait to show him around. If you have watched some of my other birthday vlogs in the last years, you might notice that there have been a few changes in my life, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I can't really tell you more than that because I'm not really sure what will await me in the next months. In my next birthday vlog you will hear everything that happened in 2018. So I thank you very much for watching, and my next vlog that I will be posting on Non-Essential But Too Good will be an ordinary vlog where I'm going to take you around with me. But this was my birthday vlog and it was just me chatting to the camera. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great day and an even better night, and if you're just watching this birthday vlogs, I wish you a great year 2018. Bye!